two teams ready to square off. It's the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go from Lumen Field. He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll run, and this is Cam Scatterboo. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. That's a gain of 19 and a very quick first down.
And his run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
That's a short pickup to about the 47. Linebacker Ernest Jones ends that play.
Second and 7 at the 47-yard.
Second and 7. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. He's got his man, Wandale Robinson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. That's good for a Giant first down.
First down, New York.
Hold the ready. Let's go.
A run with the man out of Purdue. That's Tyrone Tracy. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's second down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout.
On the set.
From the 35, here's second and 6.
Here we go. Here we go.
Handoff to Scatterboo, running left.
He's tackled at the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 6.
Here's third down and a few inches. They'll try to run for it with Scatterboo. 15-yard pickup there. First down, Giants.
15 yards.
In today's game, Mike, we're so used to seeing everyone go for quarterback sneak in this situation. 3rd and inches, just let your quarterback kind of barrel forward and get a fresh set of downs. But a nice change up here, giving the ball to your back. Not only does he pick up the first down, but he gets plenty of yards after that. It goes without saying, like, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
On second down, Dart. And it's complete to the sideline. Nice job getting both feet down inbounds.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in balance.
On third down, here's Scatterboo. And the Giants are going to be set up first and goal. Couldn't reach the plane, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line. They'll go with the sneak. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Jackson Dart, touchdown, Giants. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year.
And when things haven't been going your way, like they haven't around here recently, Mike, this is exactly what you need. You're looking for a spark. So to take the opening possession of the game, march it down there, and come away with the score, all of a sudden the sideline's a lot more positive. There's a lot more good energy amongst your teammates. Is that the spark they needed to turn this thing around?
Now return coming from the 7. And he'll be brought down past the 25. decent field position to start this drive.
27-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is Horton. It's caught. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
44-yard line. 1 yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 44-yard line, here's 2nd and 9. They keep it on the ground and keep it with Walker. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is incomplete. Great work to get in there, make things difficult defensively, and it sets up 4th down.
Michael Dixon to run for the Seahawks.
And that one had too much behind it. It's into the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 20-yard line.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Scatterbrain. He'll get in behind his blockers to get forward for a pickup of 3. Derek Hall there to bring him down.
You know, it's easy to sit up here and say, hey, just keep running the ball. They've been efficient, just kind of wear down this defense by 1,000 different paper cuts. But the problem is, it's only contingent upon your ability to keep the score down. So if you want to continue to run the ball this often, you're going to have to look to their defense to play really well. All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Looking to throw. It's dark. And that is incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
And he's going to give his guys some really good field position as he dives to the ground to get as much as he can.
1-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it. Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 40-yard line.
Once again, it's Walker. He'll be stopped after a pickup of about 3. Abdul Carter there to bring him down.
43-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
3rd and 7. Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Here's Michael Dixon now. He's on for the 2nd time. We'll try to get something inside the 10. Here's Smith-Marset. They cannot get away. Great job down there to hold them to a short return.
At their own 11-yard line.
Here's Dart on 1st and 10. Now the short one caught by the tight end Johnson. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on 1st down. From the 20, here's 2nd and a yard. On the give, Scatterboo. Yeah. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. A gain there of 15. That's good for a giant first down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And they can continue to generate these big explosive runs. I don't think they need to go away from it.
Wandale Robinson, the one he was looking for that time. It's 2nd down. On the give, it's Scatterboo. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
Malik Neighbors, the intended receiver. And now it's 4th down.
J.B. Gillen in punt formation for the Giants.
That is fielded at the 13. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the 1st quarter of play. Seahawks football beginning this 2nd quarter as they are set to start the drive with 1st and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
This is quarterback play at its finest, is understanding and identifying the blitz before the ball is snapped. That's what allows him to get the ball out of his hand so quickly, throws it to his hot receiver in the flat, and he does the rest.
He'll work this ahead for 2, maybe 3. Abdul Carter there to bring him down.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 46-yard line, a 2nd down and 6. Back to throw. Complete to the former Buckeye, Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 9. The run up the middle, and it's Walker. And they'll take this down inside the 35. They get 15 on that game. 1st down, Seattle.
Seahawks, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They run on the jet sweep, and he is upended. What a awful-looking tackle. They take him down behind the line on that one. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back, and they get him down for no gain.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there for no gain.
And they'll finally run him down, but he takes it inside the 10-yard line.
Sometimes all it takes is that one key block to spring this back. He's just so good in open space. And, man, that was a heck of a run, and it sets up 1st and goal.
Ball resting on the 9. 1st down and goal. Here's Walker. Nothing there. He it's second and goal.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on second and goal.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try here on second and goal. Now this time they'll look to throw. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Third and goal. He'll drop to throw. And that is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in first and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
On first and 10, here is Dart. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the first down.
On play action, it is Dart. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
They probably would have been better off just handing the ball off to the running back, Mike, because when they used him as a decoy, nobody fell for it. By the time he finished his fake and got his head around, the defense was all over him.
Dart going to throw here on second down. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And he's going to take this into the end zone. Sensational play for the moment. There's a marker down. I don't think he's going to like the result of this flag. To the air on second down. Dart, a throw left side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
You talk about a quarterback getting bailed out. Man, that is a pick all day long. And as this defender enters the huddle, you see a bunch of his guys hitting him on the helmet. But I can promise you, they're saying, next time, you got to come down with that one.
Third and long, and Dart is going to throw. Now he'll air this one out deep for Hyatt. And on third down, that ball incomplete. Here's Jamie Gillen on now, as he's on to punt for the Giants. And not much doing there. They made sure he would not get free.
At their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. That's Dexter Lawrence in for the tackle.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Over the middle, Smith and Jigba with the grab. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Here's first and 10.
The Seahawks, first down. First and 10.
He'll look to throw. He's got his big target. That's Isaiah Likely. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
The left side, he's got it. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. 3rd and inches. They'll try and run it with Walker. Oh, the defense meets him in the backfield. They stopped him dead in his tracks and set up 4th down.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
They'll try it now with Walker. And they're going to pick it up here. They took a chance and it paid off. 1st and goal coming up. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. Now it is 1st and goal.
Here we go, set. 60 by 6, 60 by...
They'll look to throw. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
And that sideline just cannot believe their guy did not come down with that play. I mean, that's as easy as it gets. I frankly don't blame him. I mean, that's a play at this level you just have to make. Your teammates are dependent on it.
Now they'll set up to throw. Oh, the blitz gets there quickly, and down he goes. Now a timeout. Giants, that is their 2nd. And they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go until halftime. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and...
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. Jackson, Smith, and Digba, the intended receiver. And now they're faced with a 4th and goal. Oh, it looked like he mishit it. He missed that one from short range. No good. And they are not able to draw closer. On 1st down, Dart. He'll look deep here for Neighbors. And he can't hang on. It is incomplete. A chance there, a big chance for a huge play, but he couldn't reel it in.
And that should have been a big one. There's no excuse to drop a ball like that. A sure-handed receiver that's this good. I'm not sure if he just didn't track it. I'm not sure if he lost sight of it for a split second, but you get open downfield at this level, that's got to be a big play.
So, 1st and 10 now from the 30. Operating from the gun, it's Dart. This one is caught by Robinson. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's another Giants 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Dart gonna throw it again. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
He'll look deep here for Neighbors. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think when that ball left his hand, he had visions of a big play, and then that big play almost got flipped on its head, because I think he's lucky that that ball didn't end up going back the other direction, because that defender got both hands on it, but just couldn't come down with the pick.
Open man, that's Slayton. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this 1st half. Here is Graham Gano to try the field goal. This will be from 56 yards away. And He pushed it. No good. That is wide to the right. So, one half in the books. Second half coming up. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go, set, go.
Now, faking the give. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. The open man is Smith-Njigba. It'll be taken down, but it takes them across midfield down to the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. That one just too far. Out in front, and it's incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. They want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one. He's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Got to get it to the 30. Here comes 3rd down. That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up 4th down. What a hit. The drive will begin with a run by Scatterboot. And he surges forward for a gain of about 5. He'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Dark. That is caught. It's Robinson. Up near the 28. A pickup of 12 yards. 1st down, Giants.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
Out of the gun, here comes Dart. That one incomplete. Good job, textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
And trying to fit in the slant, and it was intercepted. That's the safety, Jimmy Ward. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick 6 for touchdown. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. He's got it. And the Seahawks are on top. It's now 10-7. The kickoff team is out on field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. Emir Smith-Marset now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
first down. It's Scatterboo. And some good footwork there. He'll take this forward for a gain of 8.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
Once again, it's Scatterboo. And this will be a Giants first down as the tackle is made at about the 43-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense. So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
On second down, Dart. Oh, and this one's going to wind up incomplete. That's one you'd think he'd be able to corral. Can't find the handle, and it's going to lead to a third down.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down with it.
That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield. And that's going to bring up a fourth down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Walker, and he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this gap. He's able to shed his block and make the play. I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Third down, they'll set up to throw. Got it with Smith in Jigba. 6 catches for him in the ballgame now. This one's good for a first down. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine there's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with the lead despite a bit of an up-and-down performance out of their quarterback.
They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Straight ahead, it's Walker. A gain there of 16 yards. It's good for a Seahawks first down.
That's good for a Seahawks first down. 1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
To throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's now 2nd and 10.
He'll drop to throw. That one pinballs around, but is incomplete.
It's pretty remarkable at this stage, Mike, that they're even winning this game. I mean, anytime a quarterback is completing less than 50% of his throws, you just don't see that very often. And it just seems like time and time again, this quarterback and his intended targets, they're just not on the same page.
So they send out Jason Myers for this field goal. His kick is good. And the Seahawks add on to their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Scatterboo. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the game to nothing.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A pickup there of 28 yards.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert it.
He'll get about 2. Jimmy Ward that time shuts it down. So, 3 quarters now in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. It's Dark. Throw left side, that's Johnson. And he's in. Touchdown, New York. His 4th TD grab of the season. The kick is good. Important one as they take the lead here in the 4th quarter. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. This taken at the 5. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, here comes Walker. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 9. Work there defensively, got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get it. I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. Number 15 gets 15 yards out of that one. And he's got his team a 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of yourself protecting a late lead. And the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with. So they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. That one knocked away. And it's incomplete. Olsen and Evo, the good coverage. Gets his hand in there to knock it away. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And it's going to be 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Let's go now.
They're trying to burn some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down. So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at 8 yards. Now a shotgun. It's done. A lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think at some point for this quarterback, he has to start looking some other directions. I mean, he's tried to get the ball now to this guy multiple times, and all of them have resulted in incomplete passes. I'm not saying don't throw it to him in the future, but maybe get yourself a couple easy completions elsewhere before you look back in his direction. I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Over the middle and take it in. He's got it. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a 1st down. A couple of 1st downs has them out to the 45-yard line as it's 1st and 10. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
We've seen this back have his way with this defense all game long. Like he's up over 100 yards for the game, but this time the defense said, we've had enough. They sold out to stop him. They hold him to no gain.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Here's Dart. This one down the field, but lined up incomplete. The Giants sending out their punter as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter. And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. 2 1st downs have them up to the 44-yard line. It's 1st and 10. On the handoff, this is Walker. And he takes a really good lick in the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
Here we go, Sack.
He'll look to throw. That one thrown behind his target, and it'll be incomplete.
3rd and long obviously isn't an ideal situation to be in offensively. It makes you very predictable, which then places a ton of stress on your offensive line and your quarterback. So they've got to start being more productive in these early downs and set themselves up for more success come 3rd down.
That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Kicking time for the Seahawks. They'll punt this one away. They forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Unbalanced look here to the right side on 1st and 10. Now Dart. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown, Giants. Oh, do you believe it. It's no good. That is his first extra point miss of the season. So out is Gano after the touchdown. He'll send this one away. This one taken at the 7. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
From the gun, here's the give to Walker. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2.
Let's go now.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyway. We do know it'll be third down. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain. The Seahawks sending out their punt team. He's on for the 5th time this afternoon.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Ready up.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Go.
They'll start this on the ground with Scatterby. And mark him down up beyond the 30. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
A carry here for Tracy. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
And the big man in the middle swallows him up right at the line of scrimmage. And I think the next time this offensive play caller decides to go to the ground game, Mike, I bet he's going to find a different place along that defensive front to attack.
2nd and 10. To throw is Dart. Hit as he threw it. The pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
This crowd into it now as we get to 3rd down. Throwing. Dart. Down the field, but it falls incomplete. Julian Love, the former Notre Dame, good coverage, and he's able to knock that one away. And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
26-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. They'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Mike, when you're completing less than 35% of your passes, you're just not going to win a lot of games in the NFL. He's just too erratic throughout the course of the game. Sometimes it's exactly how they practice. And at other times, it looks like they've never practiced at all.
Open man, Shaheed. That's complete. Give him 14 on that one. 1st down, Seattle.
That's good for a Seahawks. 1st down. 1st and 10.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. The coverage right there, and it's knocked away. Incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive picks. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball. All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. And it comes to 4th and 2. They'll run for it with Charbonnet. And that's not going to work. The defense comes up with a 4th down, 4th quarter. Stand and forces a turnover on downs. Going nowhere. The defense all over that one. They'll bring them down for a big loss. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. They'll drop to throw. He'll get this out wide. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. And now at 152, the defense will pull the plug there as they take a timeout. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. Handoff left. Here comes Scatterbrain. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it. Nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
And the Giants here will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the 2nd down play.
Let's go.
They'll go again with Scatterbrain. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down. After that play, it stopped an injured Giant on the field. That is a worrisome development here late in the game. They need to get it to the 27. This is 3rd down. It's a pickup of 12. That's good for a Giants 1st down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
Ready. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Only one timeout remaining for the defense as they take a knee. So a road win here for the Giants. They bounced back from the loss last week. Going to put in a determined effort and come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. With that, we say so long, everyone.